if you're just not basically coming to the show, I'm Baby Savage, the guy to grind. I basically got a company called Guys of Grind, and what it's about is independent artists getting together, uniting for one cause. It has to get millions of dollars to educate each other, to empower each other, to do something different. We making history, and that's really what it's all about. I actually made, and I like to tell this story because it's kind of crazy about the mentality of a street man. I made a promise to myself that I was going to wear nothing but suits to business meetings, even occasionally just when I'm out and about wearing suits, because I like to get that feel of a businessman. So this is what Guys of Grind is about. It's a corporation that I actually started, a touring company for independent artists to unite, to get together, to educate and empower each other, and a lot of other different things. This is the goal. In a few more years, I plan on actually having several buildings across the United States, specifically for different entities within the music industry, from distribution to marketing to even radio and even venue outlets. A lot more things go on along with that, such as graphic design and a whole bunch of other different things, all in one house under one roof together. And we're gonna put that on the stock market. I've been working hard each and every day, man, approximately about 15 to 18 hours to make this dream happen. And it's gonna take about another 2 or 3 years, if going above schedule, 5 to 7 at max, going below schedule. And that's basically just the analytics of what I've already studied and analyzed on my own. But we always ahead of time, because over here we the Guys of Grind. That's what we call each other that. So anyway, shout out to all the Guys of Grind members. You know who you are, and if you want to become a Guys of Grind member, click the link in the description below. Find out what you need to do and do that. Don't take no for an answer. I'm waiting on you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm always looking for the biggest, the brightest independent artists out there who can possibly run with me on that track. And when you're running with me, it's non-stop. Bottom line. So, I'm gonna keep on continuing with these vlogs and discussing a lot of different things with you guys. Today, what I'm gonna do is basically talk about touring and how you can make anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 to $200,000, $300,000 a year, independent as an artist, no help, by yourself. I did it, you can too. Nothing different between me and you, except the fact that I'm doing it and you not. Now I'm fixing to give you some education so you can do it. The things that I had to go through in order to get to, you don't have to go through, because I'm going to tell you. That's up to you if you touch your hand on the heater and still get burned. Hopefully you learn. But if not, well, obviously you're mentally retarded or something. So, I mean, that's just what it is. So, anyway, when you're doing shows, and I got videos that teach you how to find clubs, so you need to look at that video, see how to find clubs. But just so far as your tour, what you want to basically do is, and I'm going to give you the game plan to make $100,000 a year on your first tour. This is the game plan. You're going to have to do 100 shows, and you're going to have to make $1,000 off of each show. That's $100,000. 1,000 times 100 is $100,000. Now, how hard is it to set up 100 shows? Very easy. Extremely easy. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Find your market. So say for instance, if you are, let's just say you got 4 states, and in each state you got 5 clubs. 4 states, 5 clubs. That's 20 clubs, 20 venues, whatever, bars, lounges, strip clubs, nightclubs, whatever you want to do is up to you. All right, so now you're looking at 20 venues. So this is what you're going to have to do within that 1 year. You're going to have to go to each one of these venues 5 times, right? And if you go to each one of these 20 venues 5 times, that's 100 shows. So now, this is what you're going to do to actually line everything up as a tour. Say for instance, and I don't know what state you may be in, but I'm going to speak on Louisiana since I'm in Louisiana. Around Louisiana, we got Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. Those are all close states within an 8-hour driving distance. So what I would want to do is, I would want to set up a tour route that would lead me through Arkansas, then go through Missouri, then go through Oklahoma, then go through Texas, and then it would land me back at home in Louisiana again. So that would be your tour route. So basically you're not going from here back to there, here back to there. You're just going in a circle, and it all leads back to home. That way it's going to help you save on gas, money, time, and a whole bunch of different other things. But we'll get into that when you get deeper involved with Guys of Grind. Right now we're going to talk about the 5 shows. You got 1 show in Louisiana, 1 show in Arkansas, 1 show in Missouri, 1 show in Oklahoma, 1 show in Texas. All right, that's 5 shows. Each show is a different state, right? So now you do your 5 shows. How are you gonna make that $1,000 off of this show? Okay, get with me. 318-540-9376. I can't give you everything for free. You gotta work with me. I don't mind giving it to you for free after you done work with me, right? But that's the game plan. Give a person enough to come, and then I'm gonna have a drink there for you. But it's up to you to drink. And in order for you to drink, you gotta dial that number, 318-540-9376. I'm looking for you. I just showed you how you can get $100,000 off the show, but I'm gonna tell you how personally you're gonna make that $1,000 each show. And it's extremely easy. And the best thing about this is, after you done did these 5 shows in each one of these cities 5 times, and you done put out 5,000 flyers in each city 5 times, which is basically 25,000 flyers, after you done built a fan base in each one of these cities 5 times, after you done been through these cities, talking to people, meeting and greeting people, shaking hands, kissing babies, really politicking on the campaign, you're going to learn what I learned. You don't need a DJ. You can better broke yourself. And the same promoters who see you coming down there doing that great job, they're going to be hitting you up like, yo, how I get you back down here? How much you going to charge for me to come to my event? That's all I did. In one of the songs I got said, I bypassed the DJ. I made hits without your spins. And that was a true story. It's a lot of cities across the entire United States I done broke myself in. No radio, no DJ, going to the city on my own, promote myself, doing my old shows. And after 5 or 6 times, I never been and did a show there again. The promoters called me and booked me each and every year from then on. That's what I learned. The entire city, they know my song without the DJ, because every time I went down there, I put out copies. I put out flyers. They found out who I was. They researched me. They Googled me. And I didn't need any of that. I marketed, I promoted, and I advertised myself. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to do it yourself. Because at the end of the day, most of these DJs, man, they just like groupies. They dick riders. If you're not a hot artist on a major label, they not spinning your shit. And all independent artists know that, right? If you're not signed to their personal label, they not spinning your shit, right? And I love the DJs, but at the end of the day, this is what you got to understand. A lot of y'all DJs don't realize you chase these guys who are with a major label who made it on their own already. So they ain't gonna really respect you like that. Look at the next artist coming up, reach out to him, do your best to work with him and help him build him, and you're gonna have a relationship that's gonna last forever with that artist. And when it come time for you to do a birthday bash, or you need the hottest drop, or you need a verse or something like that,